Radio.co.za, deeply-rooted.world. Welcome back. I am not alone. I'm with the TikTok star wearing glasses in my house at night. What it do, Aylo?
What's up? What's up?
In fact, you know, Wilson. Wilson need glasses.
He also trying to copy my swag now. Huh?
I'm trying to. No, you didn't invent sunglass swag. It's just mine's work during the 19th day. How you doing, sir?
I'm great, bro. I'm great, actually.
You should be great.
I'm above everything. I'm above the water, actually. So yeah.
I mean,
how about you?
You are in Durban and you're not in the ocean.
Makes sense.
Yeah, G. Dlala ngesinqa. What the fuck did you do, Doug?
Do you think I even know, man? I was just at home, bro. I was just like, yo, let me just record this thing. I thought about it. I actually listened to the beat and then I pre-planned the hook and was just playing in my head the entire time until I recorded it. And I think it was like 2 days back before I actually recorded the actual song.
Yeah.
So it's just like love at first listen, I guess, from the beat type of thing, and then it just came out.
And then you just like spent the time. Like, how long did it actually take for you from like that idea, recording, and then like dropping it and adding that damn clip?
To be technical about it, when I heard the beats, the hook just literally came up in my head, right? So I wrote on my notes and I had the flow, so I used like recorder on my phone, right? And then I had the hook down. I was like, okay, cool. And then 2 days later, I remembered that, there's this thing that I was trying to record. And I recorded the full song. After recording the full song that day, I added the song onto the clip. I sent it to my people on the broadcast, on my WhatsApp, just to see like reactions and everything. And then people started posting that video like everywhere. And I was like, this is like the perfect moment. The song is done. Let me just drop it right now. And then same day, dropped it.
Dude, you got about like, I think like 50,000 hits in like less than 2 weeks on like the same sound. People took your sound, the sound you made at home, and at least 50,000 people attempted to make a challenge that just popped up out of just you just being random.
Like from the time that I dropped the song till now, it's actually 70,000 now.
Jesus.
So it's actually like it has a lot of motion. Even like right now, if I could check, like it's more people than from the morning when I checked earlier. So it's
I don't
a pandemic.
think people understand the power of the internet. Like, I mean, obviously you do. Like I've spoken to you like a few times. I kind of you get this whole like viral thing. The fact that you're almost like channeling. I don't know what it is, like the commonality of us all, the thing that we all think is dope, and always trying to find the next dope thing that people are gonna think is dope, and then spreading it beyond your own borders, bro. Like, how much more power do you think you need to become more successful than this?
To be honest, I feel like I'm just literally getting started. Like the plans that I have for myself are actually way bigger. So I'm trying to be on that global scale. You get what I mean? And I'm making my way there. So with what's happening right now,
like Chance the Rapper has done a dance you've invented. I don't know who's Fabio Foreign also posted some of your shit.
Yeah, Fabio, like, the Baby, Coil Ray. Ayo and Teo, like who else, man? There's a lot of people, bro. I've even lost count myself. T.I. actually co-signed this other dance move that I did called the Step.
You're like a headline in a Nasty C video. When you pet picture dancer, but like super dope fucking choreography there as well. So tell me, you're really like you want new content, but you're also a dancer.
Yeah.
Where is dancing? Where did it come about? Because I think that's how you actually became your first virality.
Yeah.
Was dance cheat.
So I've been told stories that I was dancing since like I was like a baby type of thing. So I don't remember that obviously, but like for me, I've been doing like talent shows like in primary. So he used to call me for competitions. I represent like my primary school.
Where'd you go to primary school?
Eastern Cape, First Steps Primary School in Eastern Cape.
Sure.
In a small town called Butterworth. Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, not the
hotel. Real niggas know. What up?
Yeah, but from there, man, I've just been doing talent shows, and then I moved to Durban in 2015, and I went to George
Why'd you
Campbell.
move to Durban?
Change of scenery, man. High school.
You
Back in
wanted-
Eastern Cape, high school starts in grade 10. So from grade 1 to 9, you're still in primary.
Oh, really?
So back then, like in my time, I don't know about now though, but back then, my time, high school was grade 10, 11, and 12. So it was like, yo, switch it up a little bit. You want to go somewhere?
Why technical college?
Yeah.
Opportunity party.
Bro,
Yeah, well,
I was
did
just
you
that
draw?
brew.
Did you draw TD or did you hate it?
I used to hate it, bro, honestly.
Yeah,
That
right.
was one of the subjects where I was just bullying in class, bro. I was just like, I'm a board.
The
there,
only reason I
everybody's
got this
drawing.
board is
I was
because I'm at this damn technical school, dog.
I'm bullying there. I was just like, all right, this is
Alright,
it.
cool. Then high school here.
Yeah, high school here, I meet up with Teo. Teo got fans. I meet up with Goldzile. Goldzile was already out from, because when I got there, grade 10, he had already matriculated. So Teo was the middleman. He knew he knew Zile, and
Sure.
he also knew me. So he put us together in a way, type
Sure.
of thing. So I meet up with them. We start shooting dance videos, all that type of stuff. We become a crew. We call ourselves the A team at first, and then as time went by, we evolved and we called ourselves the O31 Goats. So from there, it's just been like a thing from the internet. When I got here, it was more like when people saw me, it's like, yo, here's that kid from that video, and then that evolved to like, yo, there's Aylo type of thing. So it's just been like a consistency type of thing.
You felt that difference from there's that kid from that video to there's Aylo.
It'll always reflect back to me because it's like, yo, you worked hard to be known. People didn't know you, like, yeah, that kid, but now they're like, yo, Aylo. You know what I mean?
How's it like to be known?
Hey, it's good and bad, bro, because sometimes you can't just do anything that you really like to do, But at the end of the day, it's if I'm known, then it's good for my career because my career deals with people and numbers and all that type of stuff.
It's like a job then.
Yeah,
It's
it's a job.
because
it is a job.
I can't rock up to my job with the blunt in my mouth,
Exactly.
It's
So there's things
gonna
you.
affect my coins.
But I mean, like other people though, it's like it's different. Some people don't care. They're like, yo, man, I'm doing whatever, and people are still there. But like, I feel like there's certain things I'm not trying to like portray or whatnot.
But that's not like a cool way to move through life. I mean, we all as people I think we go through that phase, especially as men. But at some point, if I know cool, like the stage, you understand what I've got some stuff to lose. Luckily, I don't have a fucking baby, but people get babies, and like, no, I'm thinking for other people. But there's that time that comes where you can't just be doing it as you want all the time. Why can't other people have their way?
Type shit.
Yeah, I guess it's very interesting, the restriction that comes with the success. Can't be just out there.
Yeah, I mean, you're always cautious. You see what happens with other people who are in like the front line, like celebrities and stuff like that. So it's more like trying to learn from their mistakes in a way, but also at the same time, like how you said, it's like, yo, you gotta get to a point where it's like you're able to just live your life, because at the end of the day, even though you're doing things for people, you also gotta be able to do things for yourself, type of thing. So yeah.
So then, why now the shift from dancing into getting into music?
Music has always been there, but it only got its shine like with Dlala ngesinqa, to be honest, right? But I've always been like recording songs since 2019 actually. That was literally like the first time I started recording.
Sure.
So with the music, it was a thing with I've known like since like way back that I have it, right? But it's a thing where it's like I wasn't really that confident. I hadn't found my sound as yet, but deep back in my head, I was like, yo, I know it's gonna happen one day.
Sure.
And it just,
What is it about you and entertaining people? Because it's obviously like this thing that you have to want to entertain. Why do you think you can't, Leon?
I think it's, when you program something and it's like something's just been put there. I don't know it too, but I feel some kind of a rush, adrenaline rush when I'm alive type of things. Like I'm walking in my purpose. You get what I mean? So it's like, yo, if I can dance and do this, mainly it's for myself, but at the end of the day, it's also helping other people in a way, if you get what I mean.
How do you think it helps other people?
I mean, there's a lot of people who hit me up and they're like, yo, bro, because of this, thank you, you've helped me, like, go for my dreams, all that type of stuff. You get what I mean? So I feel like there's a bigger purpose to it, even though that I'm doing the whole dance and the music thing. But when somebody looks at my story from where I've come up and, you know, where I am currently and where I'm still going, they also picture their life and be like, yo, if this guy could do something like this, maybe with my things also, not necessarily like dancing or music or entertainment, but like life in general, or, you know, they could learn something from it and, you know, apply it in their lives type shit. So yeah.
Isn't that like kind of like the reason? Yeah, I guess so. You did kind of say it is the kind of the reason why you do it. When you see umsebenzi wakho uthinta abanye abantu ngenye indlela nawe ucabanganga nje ukuthi it was ever possible. So it's like,
Yeah.
dude, when that happens, it's like it makes it look like kind of okay, cool. I can keep doing this type of vibe. So it's very cool. It's always very cool to see for me. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So what's next? Like, what do you do next?
Hey, what's next is obviously with the sound that I'm pushing, right, which is like Club Jersey. I'm going to be dropping more hits. I have hits recorded already, right? But in terms of like the bigger picture, I'm trying to get into the event space, you know, I'm trying to get into the commercial TV side of things, you know, like being like on your movies and whatnot, you know. This
Can
is
you
still
act?
I can definitely act, yeah.
You think you can act?
Yeah, I think I can act.
Really?
Yep.
So like, what are you thinking? You thinking just like you want to try it all in TV, or you gunning for being like movie star, TV star?
I mean, both behind the scenes and in front of the camera. So it's more like a thing, Gucci, in terms of like bringing creativity to life. I have a whole lot of ideas, you know, that I'm trying to like implement in the future, though, like not now, but like also being in front of the camera, because that's where I am like currently right now. And I've had experiences where I shot this other Tuffy's ad type of thing, and that kind of gave me the taste of, you know, being in front of the camera, acting, being directed to say this and that, having a script, you know, all that type of stuff. I was like
a national ad?
Yeah, like the Tuffy's ad, the Bangene campaign.
Sure.
I was
don't
the
watch
face.
TV, so I won't.
Yeah. You should check it out.
I'll check
but
it
I
out.
was the face of that campaign.
I remember you saying in like your toes with tough.
Yeah.
That shit.
That was the photo shoot side of it, and
Sure.
then there's like an actual ad.
Sure.
So like being a part of that experience.
Hey, hello, where is you, man?
Come on.
Eh?
Come on. bro.
Come on, national campaign, Nirvana.
Hey, blessings, bro, blessings.
Yeah,
bro.
so yeah, you're still saying?
Yeah, so I was saying like experiencing that whole thing kind of showed me that, yo, this is also something you could kind of like, you know, try to do something in.
And like, what type of behind the scenes like vibes would you want? Like, what would you be doing on a behind the scenes front?
More like editing, writing, and producing. Because I don't know, I went to AFTA.
Did you?
Right, I did for like only 1 year though, and I was like, I'm dropping out because I had this calling that
decided I was
brought
done.
me here today. You know,
I went to after I finished. I'm not a bad boy like you.
Nah, I'm not a bad boy either, but
I'm joking. You got viral. That's a different. If it's a different case. I went to school with Tulo the song, and
That's
Tulo the
insane.
song in matric was busy getting famous. He's like, I understand why I would not come to class. You know, it's like you're busy getting successful. It's unfortunate that it's happening in your matric year. So I totally get it. Like look, it's either with education, it's like this. You can either spend 3 years like me learning how to make technical movie things. Who's that heathen? Turn that off.
Zoshao.
And you can become like spend 3 years learning, and then at the time when you feel confidence because you've learned and accumulated all of that knowledge and information, stuck it in your brain, then you act. Or you can do in your case where you just do, and while you're doing you learn. So in both cases there's still learning, but you know, it's why
There's different ways to it.
yeah, and we're all different. Like mina, I keep googling school. Let me work with my hands, and then like I'll kind of get it and understand it. Show me a picture, show me an animation. Like, I'm not a reader, so I totally get it, dude. And like, so I guess to other people, yeah, just just follow your guts, I guess. That's what it is.
That's what it was, bro. And it was so scary at that point in time, but I just knew I had to do it. And nobody else understood but me. And
What
I
did your
was like,
parents say?
hey, my mom was freaking out, bro. But I knew I had to sit her down and tell her, I was like, hey, either you gonna pay for school fees, I'm not gonna study, that shit's gonna go to waste, or I do this, you give me a chance, and then you see what happens, because you've seen my entire life, it's been like a pattern, you know. But now I got to a point where I had to decide for myself, because it was just calling me, bro, like insanely.
I need this.
I gotta do this. I gotta do this. No other
The
way.
voice keeps getting louder.
It's
and
louder. I'm
louder
just
and
like,
louder
hey,
in your head.
nigga. Big time. So yeah.
Okay, so now that like things are starting to kind of look out, there's more promises and
Yeah, bro, she's like so supportive. The fact that I'm even out here in Durban right now, and she's all the way like back in Eastern Cape. She doesn't even know when I'm coming back, but she was always like checking up on me, asking like how things are going, progress, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It just shows that, yo, okay, I've proved myself, because, you know, I mean, we're young, right?
Yeah.
Meaning if we're not doing certain things, that means like we might be getting into, you know, you see that kind of business where it's like, oh, dodgy.
Where's your job?
Stuff.
What are you
what
doing?
Are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you out of line now, type of thing. So I've proven myself to her that I'm responsible and I'm really doing this, and the work is there, it's showing.
Figure, do you mind checking who that is for me? Sure. So, what? I guess I've asked you what's next. I just want to know, get a bit into your mind and into a part of which parts of Aylo do you wish people knew more than what they see on Instagram, on TikTok? Which part do you really wish the world kind of knew a little bit more about you?
Just how much of a good person I am, and like, you know, how I treat people, you know, because I get a lot of people who come up to me and they're like, hey man, you know, I thought you this mean person, I couldn't come up to you because so I feel like if somebody sees me, they should know that, yo, they are able to approach me, they can approach me, type of thing. It's not like now I'm a monster or whatnot. And I actually do love connecting with people, because I'm where I am because of them. So hearing other people saying how I've impacted them and all that type of stuff,
sure,
that does something to me, to like, yo, nigga, you really out here doing this thing. So sure. I wish people really knew how much of a good person I am. In terms of the creative side, I'm also an artist in terms of like drawing. Like I draw like a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what type of things do you draw?
Mostly when I was growing, I was drawing like shoes, cars, and all that type. People also, like portraits,
sure,
type of thing. So I'm trying to get into that also later on, like, you know,
moving into
like
iPad, man.
Art galleries, all that type of stuff. Yeah,
drawing an iPad, because you're like, you know, it's a nice excuse to get an expensive thing.
Yeah. definitely.
Like that's pretty cool. And like, do you think you will ever exhibit?
Yeah, definitely. I'm also trying to get into shoe designing, you know, because I feel like the reason why I was just drawing shoes when I was like a kid, I was like young, I feel like it was leading me to, you know how to design.
Do you think you can design a shoe?
Yeah, I have designs already, actually, but like they haven't been brought to life. But I have a couple. Have you looked
into that? It sounds like a bit of a hard thing to kind of do.
I mean, it's just knowing. Since I'm collaborating with brands and stuff right now, I'm at that point where it's like, yo, if I pitch this, obviously, like I'm at that point like where they can, you know, also benefit if I do something for them.
Seriously,
you get what I mean? So it's like, I feel like what I've done already is also gonna help me out in terms of like, you know, branching out into, not really branching out, but like, you know, having it there.
As a person who's worked with brands, now that you bring it up, I always find that people have these crazy ideas of how brands or their relationship with brands are gonna be. What can you describe your relationship with brands to be, and what would you tell somebody who's looking up to be like you, like, and give them advice about having a relationship with brands?
So basically it's first of all, it's taking it seriously, because that's a network of people, right? Meaning your impression goes a long way. So if you have to submit things on the stage or whatnot, your attitude, all that type of stuff, you know, you just have to, it's like being in school, you have to be like the good kid and all that type of stuff for you, because they actually recommend you to other brands also, because like I was saying, it's like a network.
Sure.
You get what I mean?
Sure.
So just be on your A game, you know, try to impress, try to do more, because they see like you're hungry, and whenever they have another campaign, they know, yo, this is our first go-to guy. You get what I mean?
It's very important. Like, I've seen some horrific like emails from like influencers in the chain with like brands, and I'm like, do you understand how many people have access to this thing? Like,
Bro.
Why are you being rude? I don't
Like,
know.
yeah.
Why are you phoning and asking? And I guess it's always interesting to see. And this is like what I think you as a person that people know work with brands should really express is just, dude, be cool.
Be cool, because hey, you could get more, you could be bagging more, man.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. So
Yeah.
just be a good sport.
I guess it is. And then which shoe would you go with? Are you more of a Nike or an Adidas person?
Man, I'm a Nike guy.
You're-
Checks over stripes any day.
You're a Nike bitch.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm joking. Don't take it seriously. I'm fucking with
I
you.
bumped the mic there.
Why Nike over Adi or over anything else?
Okay, firstly, I just like their style and everything, and plus I'm a swoosh boy, man, swoosh creator. You know what I'm saying? Nike swoosh. You know, it just makes sense. Come on.
What are the dope things about being able to say I created a whole damn dance?
I don't even know where to start, bro, because like when that happened also, it's currently like what's happening right now. It just came about, and once I posted the video, it took off.
Yeah.
And then so with that like being said, it just really shows me how much of a dope creative I am, how much of a genius I am, because it's like, hey, you just created something, bro, and it actually like resembled with people.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, that's insane, bro. So it kind of shows me like the level of creativity that I am, and the other potential that I've got to come up with more and bigger stuff.
Your next single, when is it dropping?
I actually haven't decided when I'm dropping my next single, because I'm still riding the Dlala ngesinqa wave. I currently have I Find You on the remix. So
I did say that. I don't know who I was speaking to. I think he got the other closer guy on.
Yeah.
Which is like, but I thought it was like, you know, because I was being stereotypical. But yeah, that's cool. That's dope. How did that come about?
So basically, people were saying on TikTok that we kind of have like a similar sound type of thing. So I was like, yo, okay, I feel like it would be a dope opportunity to actually like put the guy. And he also reached out actually. So when he reached out, it was like, yo, perfect time. I was like, yo, let's do it. And he actually reached out on TikTok, but his account, like it was literally new.
Sure.
Right? So I was like, nah, it's probably a fake account.
Sure.
And then he actually DM'd me on Instagram. And then that's when I saw, I was like, yo, it's actually really him.
Sure.
And then we're like, yo, we just got on top of it, sent him the shiny.
Mad world we live in.
Crazy world, bro.
And so when are you dropping that remix? Is it out already?
It's out already.
It's out already. I haven't heard that. I'm gonna check
out on
it
YouTube.
Out on YouTube.
Exclusively on YouTube.
When the Spotify came?
I mean, with the song that the beats, the instrumental that I use, I don't have rights to that. Like how I was saying, I was just at home, bro, recording and stuff. You get what I mean?
You don't have rights to the beat?
Nah, I don't.
Man, we worked the fuck out of that thing.
It
Put out. Oh my God.
It sucks, honestly.
Look, not everything has to be paid in cash. If you get what I mean. Attention is very expensive. And if you're able to just capitalize the attention and, like you're saying, the wave that you're riding, if you're able to land on another shore of whatever song, dance, or whatever it may be, it's all it's really about. It's sometimes you're gonna learn the hard way, like P Diddy, and I'll be watching you, you know.
But also currently I'm in the chats with the label of those guys who actually released the song. So I was just like, we were talking to them, like, you know, try to see where their mentality is about the whole thing. So we're still in the chats, you know. Hopefully though they pull through, but if not, I mean, it's not a train smash.
It's not. What what will happen must happen. Will happen.
Yeah, what's happened has happened. Actually,
yeah, I guess time is a construct.
Yeah.
Do you think about all that weird, trippy shit?
Yeah, definitely. I watch that kind of stuff. So it's like, yo, it also helps me in terms of like dealing with situations, bro. You know, like I don't overreact when I don't get something that I don't want. I'm always at peace with everything because I know it's like, okay, it didn't happen. What am I going to do? Am I going to change it? No, I won't.
Sure.
So it's like, yo, okay, this is how it is.
No, you're not a diva.
Ah.
Not all the time. I mean, look, not all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we think we're nice people, and sometimes we're actually horrible people. We slip into
I can
both.
argue that. I know I'm a good person.
I mean, not really. Like, you can't know for sure, and here's why: is because you do not have a PhD in checking out and asking people around the world. It's just your opinion. I agree. I agree with your opinion.
To be honest,
from what I've seen, you're genuinely a good person.
To be honest. But yeah, bro, that's just what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Be at peace with everything.
Where do people get a hold of you if they want to get a hold of you and your stuff and your music?
So I go by Ayloworldwide, which is AYLO worldwide, on all platforms: your Instagram, your TikTok, your YouTube, your Spotify, you know, Apple Music, all that type of stuff. Same.
Oh, okay, cool. And I'm sure the ladies want to know, are you in a relationship?
Yes, I am.
Oh, for how long?
I didn't want to disclose that, but yeah, I am in a relationship.
Man, I mean, you gotta stay your status, man. You gotta know whether you're HIV positive or negative. Gotta know your status, dog.
But yeah, bro, I am in a relationship.
How's that for her?
She's the best girlfriend in the world. I won't even lie.
She can handle all of that.
Yeah, from my exes and all that type of stuff. Like,
oh, that's new.
Not really. It's not new. It's like a year going into like 2.
Okay.
Chasing 2. Yeah.
Oh, look at you being a responsible lover.
Come on, bro. We gotta be those blues.
Ayloworldwide. Thank you for coming on the Deeply Rooted Show. RadioDR.co.za.
Thank you for having me, man.
.world. My nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, my hands are a bit sweaty, but yeah. Check it out. Thank you for listening, guys. Thank you for watching. We out. Shop.